It's an NBA afternoon game here on this Thursday. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers and the Chicago Bulls. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. And it's Rondo in at the point. Now here's Rondo. Back to James. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Pippen. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Chicago the other way. Outside Jordan. Pass to Pippen. 1:21 left to play in the first quarter. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with the Bulls head coach. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump, and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Rondo kicks to James, shoots over Pippen.
And Pippen is a rugged defender, has tremendous length, and that helps him cover a lot of ground.
Jordan against Green. Jordan inside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's LeBron. Here's Davis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Yeah, just a tough matchup anytime he gets into the mid-range area. Nobody's going to bother Anthony Davis.
Jordan against Green. And here is Jordan. From deep three-point range, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls lead by 2. And And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Cook. And it's Cousins in at center, locking down the middle.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Caldwell-Pope passes to Cook. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Jordan against James. Releases. And Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got the lead up to 4 now for Chicago.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, Kevin. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Bounce pass from Kuzma. Kicks it out to James. 6 on the shot clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Steve Kerr.
Even with all of the impressive number of seasons under his belt, LeBron James retains this kind of remarkable drive and competitive spirit.
So for the Bulls, Rodman, he's checked in for Simpkins. Pippen comes in for Kukoc. And Bushler's subbed in for Jordan. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Cousins. Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Troy Daniels, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Quinn Cook. And it goes down 2 points.
And I love that move for this guy. When he's in rhythm, that's money.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The pass to Rondo. Good work defensively by Kerr. Passes it to Bushler. Pass to Wennington.
LeBron in great defensive position that time, exceptional at using his...
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. It's
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you it was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They did jump out to a lead in the opening. And that'll do it for our halftime report.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
We've got Rodman. Harper's out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Longley. And it's Pippen in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. That one falls. Kuzma's got the first basket of the third quarter for Los Angeles. Chicago leading. Outside Harper. Pass to Pippen. And no good that time.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Here's Kuzma. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Harper. Count that one.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
There's the pass to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
That's just such good touch. I mean, with that length, Kevin, once he turns, he's got a shooting window that feels wide open.
Davis against Longley. Over Davis. The putback, and Rodman showing off his athleticism with a great putback slam.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
James looking it over. Over Longley. Bank shot, no good.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's Harper. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Bulls lead. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Lakers trail by 4. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Davis and Cousins down low at the 4 and the 5. That's Rajon Rondo. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Daniels in at the shooting guard. Now here's Kerr. And the rejection by Cousins.
I like it. Cousins making impact on the defensive end. Nice to have a rim presence and blocks that shot away.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Passes to Davis. It's stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Kerr against Rondo. 1:12 left in the fourth. Here's Jordan, and right on target. Good. Jordan's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Rondo kicks to Bradley. Pass to Daniel. Davis up top. Got it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Chicago calls timeout. They're leading by 2. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Dennis Rodman.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 4. 41 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Rondo. A floater. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Maybe not the first option, but a good option this time as Rondo comes through.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Shoots from 12. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. Back to Green. LeBron with it. Right wing. Rondo finds Kuzma. Just 5 on the clock. To tie it up. Trying to get open is Davis. It's good! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there. Chicago calls timeout. To win the game. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward. Pippen for 3. Kuzma pulls it in.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Loads it up for Davis. Count it!
As soon as Davis receives the ball, you just know he's going to take it at the D. And the basket there was big.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 27 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Outside Harper. The dish to Jordan. Ooh, offline.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
And so Jordan nails both of them.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. Right side, Green. Kuzma outside. Rondo kicks to James. Over Rodman. Yes!
LeBron James, one of the best ever to do it.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel